Well, there's little doubt that Spain and Portugal are two of the 21st century's most formidable teams. Both ambitious, both obliged to win, both crammed with incredible talent, but only one can prevail. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. When these two meet, Jim, we know it is special.
Well, the calibre of players available to both teams makes this game a potential classic every time, Peter. OK, you may think the Spaniards have had the better of things in direct showdowns in recent big tournaments, but I can see very little difference in terms of relative strengths.
So that's got things underway. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Who do you think this turns on? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! But he's left disappointed. He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bernardo Silva. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Llorente. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kubasi. And it's Ruiz.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
João Cancelo. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. João Cancelo. That is lovely. No, he can't get past him. Cucurella, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Cucurella. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Pedri with the short one. And it's Gavi. Gavi! And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Cucurella did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Unai Simon clears. It's a promising position. Hangs one in. Oh, well played, well played. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva carries the ball down the right. And this is Ronaldo. Fabian Ruiz. Not the most convincing of passes. To Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, crossbar! He's got away with one there. Unai Simon is there to clear. Cucurella. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Cucurella. Plowing. Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Spain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
João Cancelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a good foray he's making. Turns back here, probably the best option. Kubasi. Now Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kubasi. Araujo. Fabian Ruiz. Ambitious ball here. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. Bruno Fernandes. So what can they make of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
He's in a great chance! Corner number 2 then. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it rattles the bar. Takes a shot. The captain scores!
Well, this is exactly what you want from your skipper, Peter. I mean, this was about as perfect a time as you can score. Some players already had their heads in the dressing room, but he remained alert.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
He has found the way through. Llorente unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva steaming forward at pace. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things... And we've reached half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Portugal looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And here is the first touch of the second half. Now it's Gavi. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Goes looking wide. Pedro Neto picks it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's going to go a long way. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo running with the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Gavi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, cracking ball. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries to play it through. Vega. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Portugal are 2 up early in the second half. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's a good run down the left. Cristiano Ronaldo, very big chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Portugal have their third corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri. Pedri, Cucurella, and it's Gavi. Cucurella, now that's well seen too. Vitinha, not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Well read, nice interception. Rodri, Laporte. And it's Gavi. Bruno Fernandes. Nice looking ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked it up out wide. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes, and a header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Pedri. Looking for the run. Cucurella looking to hit the byline here. He's had a shot! And he scores! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Spain have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Yamal! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is doing no harm at all.
Portugal certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rodri. And Cucurella. Nico Williams. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nico Williams gets into a good position. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Oh, good climb! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
And he plays one through. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mix.
Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Pedro Neto. Chance! And a neat finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Neves. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Marino. And that will be it. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Portugal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity.